What's up everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Bridgerton has become one of the most popular shows on Netflix. Since its premiere last year, fans cannot get enough of the period drama. The show revolves around Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of Violet, who gains the attention of Simon Bassett, who turns out to be the Duke of Hastings. The Duke plots with Daphne so that he can remain a bachelor while she is out there searching for true love. Phoebe Devnar and Regé-Jean Page's chemistry was natural throughout the show, but to bring the chemistry on screen, it took them a lot of behind-the-scenes preparation. The actors went through a rigorous 6 weeks of training, and that is the reason why the show turned out to be a success. While shooting or doing preparations behind the scenes, the actors must have had a lot of fun. Today we are going to take a look at some of the funny bloopers and the scene action of the show. Before getting into this, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Movie Raise. The Regency romance required the actors to learn many new skills. One of them is horse riding, and now we will see what happened when the actors were shooting it. Whenever an actor is shooting with animals, they have to face some obstacles revolving around it. Jonathan Bailey, who played Lord Anthony in real life, can ride a horse quite well. Jonathan said in an interview that they trained for months and gathered tricks too. It happened in one of the horse riding scenes where he was filming with Phoebe. But the minute the director said action, the horse would start to go backward. They would go in their directions instead of where they were intended to head. The actors started laughing so hard after this incident. There are more behind the scenes where we see the gorgeous Harriet Keynes, who plays Philippa, who was seen eating chips. There is one more slip of Harriet goofing around. We see her on the steps of what looked like the vanity van doing a weird dance. In some clips we see the actors getting ready, which is where we spotted Jonathan sitting in the makeup chair. He was seen flipping through his magazine and acting all royal. His hairstyle was beside him, curling his hair. You can spot some pins in his hair as he's getting ready for his character. Now we know how he manages to look so dreamy on the show. In the next video, we see this for Nicola's birthday, and everyone is celebrating it. The video was shot for Instagram as it shows how many cast members sitting around the round table in their normal clothes. The crew had surprised the actress with a cake. It was during the time she was getting her makeup done. Everyone is singing happy birthday, and Nicola looked quite happy. The next clip is what seems like an interview which we have with Claudia Jesse, and beside her we have Julia Quinn, the author herself. Claudia says that how she is the one who created the character of Eloise. She saw her questioning herself and asking, was all of this okay? And is this what you had in mind while the author wrote the character? We can see the actress doubting herself about whether she was a good choice or not for the character. And maybe the author wished it was someone else. But Julia laughed and replied that she is the perfect choice for it. And Claudia looked relieved as she said that that's good. Then the author continues to say that for a character like Eloise, she's a good choice. She says that Eloise is like her in many ways. Like she speaks without thinking and just says what's on her mind. Then she realizes that she probably should not have said that. The actor says that the two of them are similar. Do we suspect the two became complete best friends in the future? Then Julia asks her whether she's read the books and knows what Eloise will be doing in the future. To which the actor surprisingly replies that yes, she has read the books and knows what is going to happen. We cannot wait to see where Eloise's character is taken in the upcoming seasons. Now we have a behind-the-scenes footage of the scene where Daphne comes down the staircase in episode 3. All the High Society's members are on her as she walks down in her white dress. We see that one cameraman is walking backward while taking the shot and the other is escorting him so that he does not fall. Did you know that the actress Phoebe found it quite hard to shoot the scene? She got so overwhelmed that she suffered from a full-blown panic attack. Moving on to the one where we see Nicola making a funny Instagram story. She's in her character's costume as she starts the monologue in her 1800s accent. The actress says that I like Mike, but he is dull in many ways. But he's on Love Island where he was rejected, which is all fine. Now he can try and couple up with someone else or go. Because of the amount of speed that he's approached all the girls in the show, it portrays him in a bad light. He knew in the end he had to choose someone else to couple up with, so he was trying his best to guard the ones that might not be interested. But I suspect no one is, but you still have to try. Fans enjoyed seeing her uniquely practicing the lines. Nicola's natural hair is not shown in the series. According to her character, she had to don a completely different look. She had to sit in the makeup chair for rooms and hours before the show. Wear a wig to make sure that it looked natural. Similar to this one, we see Golda Rosheuel closing her eyes before the White Queen wig is placed on her head. The moment she opened her eyes and saw the look, she fell in love with it. The feeling was so overwhelming that tears started pouring down her eyes. Nicola and Claudia seemed to have hit it off quite well. The duo became best friends off screen and were seen having a lot of fun together. In a video, we see them rehearsing for their lines. While a green screen is set up behind them, the two are laughing and funnily speaking the lines. Later, the fans spotted the two actresses having a gala time at the pub. Later, the fans spotted the two actresses having even more fun at the pub. There are many videos that surface online where Nicola was dancing and singing with a glass of drink in her hand. In an interview, Nicola revealed that she has blurred pictures of them from the night. Seeing this, Claudia's heart melted as she said that Nicola is the only source of romance in her life and she loves her. These two actresses are so adorable. Now, let us see what kind of fun the other cast members are having. We have Luke Newton, who plays Colin, making an Instagram story one early morning on the set. He says that it is fun to shoot late into the night and then have an early morning shoot. He keeps on saying good morning with his raspy voice. Then we see the three Bridgerton boys breaking out into a sudden karaoke session. They are happily singing together and surprisingly, their voices sounded quite good. The humming in the background and their voice harmonizing together was a delight to watch. The fans are hoping that they get to see the three singing together on the show. If we look at the ball scenes, they all look so aesthetic and beautiful. The actors have to follow strict protocols for the scenes to look real. The fireworks used in the ballroom scene were real. The actors were shocked to see the number of effects and efforts the crew members took to make the set look real. All the dance sequence between Phoebe and Regé-Jean are so effortless and graceful. But behind the scenes, the actors had to take dancing lessons. It is the whole reason why the crew had hired a dance instructor. He had made the experience of more than 30 years in waltz, so that no mistakes were made on the shooting day. In the video, we can see the two practicing every move and nailing it. This scene would have looked so weird if only the two actors were dancing and hopping around. So then the rest of the actors also joined them and started bouncing around. If you can see, the actors are in complete sync and the scene was completed with perfection. The ballrooms were the real deal, and the ladies of those time would get worked up about it. They had to make sure everything looked perfect. There are rumors that they used to tell their home staff to paint the floors of their ballroom in bright colors. Hence, the crew members made sure that every detail was perfect and all the props were kept in their place. Related to the ballroom dancing, there is one of the most of the cast having the time of their lives. The actors break out in impromptu dancing where they do whatever they want. The actors must have gotten tired of trying to act like posh all day long. Looking closely, almost all the actors are in sync and are dancing similarly. There was one rumor about the 1800s that since the ballrooms were a way to meet your future husband, the ladies used to keep an eye on everything. They used to go to great lengths of scoring the men who were dancing on the floor. If they liked a man, they would approach the suitor after their dance ended. David Standoff, the assistant director, said in a video that shooting the ballroom scenes was a difficult part. The massive scenes were shot in small chunks and individually every shot was taken. On top of all of this, they also had to manage their time and everything had to fit into their hectic schedules. There are also many talks about the steamy scenes between the two main leads. Did you know that the first scene that Phoebe and Regé-Jean shot on the first day was the library one? Phoebe said in an interview that they had to rehearse a lot behind the scenes. Everything was choreographed and they had to follow it. The rehearsals and choreography made the actors quite comfortable as they were aware of what to do next. Some rumors were floating around that shooting one scene took them at least half a day. Lastly, we have one more video where we see the cast bidding goodbye to season 1 of the show. All the actors and crew members are happy and clapping their hands. Everyone is seen cheering and looking like one big happy family. Now we cannot wait for the cast to come back for season 2. That is all for now. We hope you liked the video, and let us know in the comments below which was your favorite blooper. See you in the next one. Bye!
Wise men say only fools